before skyscrapers, before satellites, before the world knew its name, it came to Earth. Prey is the stripped-down, sharpened-to-the-bone origin story of the Predator saga. But this time, it isn't set in a jungle. There are no commandos, no helicopters, no Gatling guns. This is 1719, the Great Plains, a time when the land was untamed and something not of this world crashed into it. Our story begins with Naru, a young Comanche woman living with her tribe in the heart of the northern Great Plains. She is a tracker, a healer, a watcher. But above all, she is a hunter in her soul. She knows it, but no one else sees it. While the rest of her tribe believes a woman's place is in gathering and medicine, Naru trains in secret. She throws her tomahawk with growing precision, sharpening both her weapon and her instincts. She follows trails no one else sees. She listens to the world, the wind, the birds, the silence that creeps before something unnatural arrives, and one day it does not a fiery streak tears across the sky, a thunderous roar in the clouds. But it's no storm. It's a spacecraft. And it brings something with it. The Predator, a creature built for one purpose, the hunt. It is silent, cloaked, watching. It kills not for food, but for the challenge. It selects its prey based on worth, on threat, on whether or not you deserve to be hunted. But for now, no one knows it's there. Not yet. Naru starts to track the disturbance. She sees prints too big to belong to any animal. Trees slashed open like they were nothing. A snake, skinned by something, deliberate. Then a wolf, mauled. A bear, crushed within human strength. Something is out there, and it's not just hunting, it's testing itself. Meanwhile, her tribe dismisses her warnings. When a hunter goes missing, they assume it's a lion. Her brother Tabe is sent out with a war party to deal with it. Naru goes too to prove herself. But as they track deeper into the wild, she realizes, this is no lion, something far worse. The Predator picks off beasts first, top of the food chain, working its way up. It watches humans, measuring their strength. When Naru and Tabe split up, she stumbles into a terrifying encounter, a grizzly bear charging through the forest, only to be lifted, mid-attack, by an invisible force crushed in its jaws. The Predator reveals itself, rising from the blood-soaked river. Holding a dead bear like a trophy, Naru runs, barely survives. And in that moment, her world changes forever. She tells her tribe. They don't listen. She's captured, tied, mocked for leaving her place. But she sees clearly, this is not an animal. This is a hunter. And like her, it chooses its prey carefully. The Predator continues its rampage, this time turning towards something new, French fur trappers. Armed with muskets and cruelty, they've been destroying the land, enslaving Naru, using her as bait. Big mistake. The Predator decimates the trappers in one of the film's most brutal, beautifully choreographed action sequences. Limbs fly. Guns misfire. The battlefield becomes a slaughterhouse. Cloaked in light, masked in bone, the creature moves like a ghost, efficient, merciless, almost artistic in its violence. Naru escapes again, but not without loss. Tabe arrives just in time to help her fight. He wounds the Predator, buying her time. But in doing so, he marks himself as a threat. And the Predator doesn't let threats live. Tabe dies a warrior. And Naru? She is now truly alone. The moment she must become the hunter she always knew she could be. She studies the creature, learns its patterns, its technology, its rules. She realizes something critical. It can only see body heat. So she eats a special orange herb, used to cool the blood in healing, effectively rendering her invisible to the Predator's eyes. Smart. She sets a trap in the swamp, uses its targeting mask against it, digs into its behavior, exploiting its single-mindedness. She doesn't fight with brute strength. She fights with wit, with patience, with strategy, and when the moment comes, she lures it in, disorients it, forces it to fire and miss. Then, with its own technology, she turns its weapons against it, a full-circle kill. The Predator is taken out by its own tracking system. A poetic death, Naru returns to her tribe bloodied, triumphant, carrying the Predator's glowing green head. No one doubts her now. She is a hunter, a warrior, a legend. Prey is more than a prequel. It's a reimagining, a reinvention of what the Predator franchise can be. Raw, intimate, grounded. It puts culture at the center, not just as decoration, but as foundation. It honors the Comanche people with depth and care. The landscapes are breathtaking. The violence, sharp. The story, simple but powerful, and Naru, she doesn't just survive the hunt. She redefines it. Because in the end, the greatest hunter is not the one with the biggest weapon, but the one with the sharpest mind. This is Prey, a quiet storm of a film, and a reminder that even in the face of the ultimate hunter, sometimes prey bites back. Thanks for listening to this full recap. If you enjoyed it, subscribe for more cinematic deep dives. And tell us, who would you bet on, a predator or Naru? Until next time, stay alert and stay off the trail.